Yo, what's up guys? This is the Triumph here, and today I am super stopped up, so I might sound a little different. I don't know. Hopefully there's no voice changes in this video, because those kind of creep me and apparently all of you out. I don't know. I guess like the devil takes over my microphone or something. But anyways, today I'm going to talk about how I broke my face, and technically I guess you could say it wasn't my face, but I shattered my nose and broke an orbital socket. So that's fun and dandy, and it felt really nice. Just kidding, it hurt like a bitch. But Black Ops 2 sucks. I just wanted to get that out of the way first of all. I hate Black Ops 2, I really do. So hopefully you guys do enjoy these gameplays. I mean, they're mediocre 100 pluses. It's not like 170 or 200 pluses or triple nuclears with the pistol and shit like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the commentary topic. So the way I broke my face is I was playing baseball, and what happened is I was on second base, and there was a pass ball to the catcher, and what happened is the baseball it got by the catcher, and it hit this wooden plank behind home plate, and bounced straight back to the catcher. So I had like barely started running by the time the catcher picked up the ball, and I think I was 15 at the time, 15 or 14, and we were playing in like an 18U tournament, which means they were 18 years old. And so the nigga like picks up the ball and just chunks it as hard as he could. And yeah, I just said nigga, deal with it. And just throws it as hard as he possibly can and nails me in the face full stride. I was just about to slide, and so I was full stride. It hit me in the side of the nose and shattered my nose, broke an orbital socket. Whoa. But the good news out of this situation was that when I collapsed, because I got knocked out, because I got a concussion, I guess, because it knocked the shit out of me. And the good news, though, is when I collapsed, I slid like face first onto third base. So I was safe, and after they cleaned up all the blood and stuff, my friend that was also on the team pinch ran for me, and he scored, and we won the game. So, I mean, that's always good, nice, and dandy. But my face was pretty messed up. So what happened is I was just kind of laying there, and the lady, I guess since I was knocked out, I kind of like when I woke up or whatever, there was a lady like standing above me and a bunch of like players and parents, and the lady said that my nose was broken and that I had to go to the hospital. And before this, actually, when I woke up, I could feel the blood. Like, you know when you break an artery, the blood like rushes out whenever whenever your heart pumps, the blood like forces out faster or whatever. Yeah, that's what happened to my nose. So when I woke up, I knew something was terribly wrong. I was like, holy shit, my nose is like an artery. And it just felt super pressured, like there was a bunch of pressure on my nose. And so I knew something wasn't right. And the lady above me told me that my nose was broken and that we had to go to the hospital. So I got up, and my mom was kind of like walking me over, because I was way out of it, because like I said, I had a concussion. So like everything was like dizzy, and it was the weirdest thing ever. And I don't remember this, but the catcher, I think, came up to me and said he was sorry or whatever. But at that point, I really didn't give a shit if the catcher was sorry. I just knew my nose was messed up and it hurt really bad. And so what happened is we went to the car, and it really hadn't hurt at this point, because I got knocked out, so it didn't hurt then. And then I was in shock when I woke up, because I was like, oh my god, my nose is bleeding really bad. And so I was in shock when I woke up, and it really didn't hurt that bad until we were in the car on the way to the hospital. After everything had kind of sank in, my nose started to it hurt so bad. And when we got to the hospital, I still haven't seen it at this point, because it's my nose, so I can't see anything. And when we get to the hospital, the desk lady kind of looks at me and goes, oh my, and that's when I knew it was really bad. I was like, oh god. The lady at the hospital said, oh my, that means my nose is screwed up. I'm gonna look like a freaking, I don't even know, something bad, like a grunt, or I don't even know. I don't know, but something bad. And I was gonna look like something bad. And so we went in, and they took my IV or whatever, and then they started pumping morphine into me, which if you don't know what morphine is, guys, it's some great stuff. It completely knocked out the pain. It's a really hardcore pain medication. Completely knocked out the pain, and I went to sleep pretty quick, because it makes you pretty tired. And every time I woke up, then I had a headache, and so they just kept pumping morphine into me. And the hospital where I live, they said they didn't have the equipment to fix my nose at the time, so that was bad. And they sent me via ambulance to Austin, which is pretty close to where I live. And the ambulance ride was kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I was asleep the entire time. But so we got to the hospital, and then in Austin, they just they decided that I needed surgery, so they couldn't do anything at that point in time. So my nose was still screwed up when I went back to school like 4 days later. I looked like an avatar, and it was just really not a good situation. But I ended up having surgery, and they fixed my nose, and they fixed my orbital socket. The orbital socket wasn't really the big issue of the matter. I just kind of fractured it. It wasn't really that bad, but my nose was completely shattered, so that was bad. But they ended up fixing my nose, the orthopedic surgeon. I think that's what they're called. Hopefully, I hope I didn't mess that up, but I think that's what they're called. Did a really good job on my nose, and as usual, I am sexy as hell. So we went back to being sexy, and so all is fine and dandy, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, rating, and a comment. So yeah, guys, that's the time I broke my face. If you enjoy these stories, leave a like and let me know in the comment section below. This is a Triumph, and I'm out. Peace.